I want to show some sound examples, so at least we can check some of the effect processors, what they do and how they work. So far with my voice in it, if you wish, I can start working with the effects. So far we have my voice a little bit compressed. Let's see, yes, we have it a little bit compressed, and let's start working with the effects. We're going to the effects. So we have bus 1314 for vintage room, and let's hear how that works. Check 1, 2. Here we go, we got the vintage room, and this is how it sounds. We can get to the controls. We have a decay time in seconds, which will be absolutely long. Reverb delay, which works. The thing is that which I might not like, it's you're gonna hear the changes and some interruptions of the signal, but most of the digital delays work in such a way. The sizes changes, density changes. Check 1, 2. Okay. ER level, I haven't figured this out yet. And level for return, we can make it louder or we can make it softer. Another thing, really good controls, low multiplied, which make it boomier, or make it high multiply with a little more crisp in delay. Ooh, that's too much. And we can get the low cut, so we don't have any more lows, or high cut, we can really make the delays really dark. And we can change actually the balance in the channels. Left, right are separate. Okay, this goes for this channel. Let's try to do this something else in this case. What do we have? We can change it to ambience. Set. Okay. This is the ambience effect, which changes a little bit. So let's increase the pre-delay, make it a little bit bigger effect of the room. Check. Increase the decay. So we have a really large ambience in this case. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Trail gain. We can modulate the signal. Check. We can adjust the high cut, make it darker. Or we can get the low cut. Everything is graphically represented pretty easy. Let's go back, change the effect again. Okay. Gated reverb. Set. Check 1, 2. So this one is pretty simple. We know how to use, but there's too many controls of that. We have pre-delay, decay, attack, density, spread, low cut, high shelf. There is the diffusion, some other things that I haven't touched yet, and I'm not really sure how it works yet. So we might find out later if you buy the board, you will decide to play with it. Next, reverse reverb. You can hear it right now. It's popular for some psychedelic things. Let's go further. Stereo delay. Check 1, 2. So we have stereo delay. We can change the crossfeed mode somehow. Again, typical controls, time. Here's how we change the mode, how they changes depending on stereo. You can change, you can see the changes here. Factor left, factor right, so you can change the factoring instead of just timing. Okay, left, right, offset. Check 1, 2. Pretty easy. Let's try next. Tap delay. Tap delay. Check. FX1. So here, top delay works as a top delay. Probably I'm gonna have to. It's hard to talk. So probably in order to make it work properly, I'm gonna have to assign to assignable section for to do the top. I didn't have to do it right now. Let's try to move on to the next one. Stereo chorus. Set. And we can hear the difference right now. A little bit robotic sound. Hey, we can do metallic in here, right? So we can sound like this. If I would learn how to sing like this too, that would be helpful. Let's go next. Flanger. Flanger, you already hear the flanger flying all over the place. So typical controls for flanger, but a little more than just on the guitar stomp box. Width, left, right, all separate. Delays, left, right, mix, wet, dry, low cut, high cut, phase. So pretty extensive controls. There's a stereo phaser, which is phase flying between the channels, as of right now you can hear it. Modulation filter, which is, I'm not doing any techno right now, but we can play with it a little bit later. Rotary speaker. Rotary speaker, we can hear how it flies between channels. Again, we can have all these adjustments, low speed, high speed. So like simulating the Leslie speaker. And even the distance of the microphone for miking, which is over here. Balance and mix. Tremolo panner. So we have a panning flying all over the place. Yep. Delay and chamber. Okay. Delay and chamber allows us to combine two effects in one to pretty much free up some processing power and some more feeds. So here we have even changing pattern. Check. Check. 3/4, 2/3. So all of them are different, so pretty interesting. Okay. Chorus chamber. I will be scrolling through delay in chorus. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. You can hear that. Delay flanger. And we get into the graphic EQs, which pretty self-explanatory. You know how to use the graphic EQ. Really easy. You can see how the section of this knob's moving, and you can adjust the frequency, bring it up. 1K, you can hear that. Really clears up pretty good, and up to 15 decibels in difference. So in gain, 15 decibels, it's a good EQ. It's pretty much like most professional EQ. If we compare to the average EQs, which we have in channels, that will EQ, how much total we can give in gain. It goes to plus 15 decibels as well. So that's pretty much it so far. And I will try to plug in the guitar and see how if we can remember, Wave Designer. Let's try to do Wave Designer. Check 1, 2. Oh, I'm doing the wrong one. Check, check, check 1, 2. Hey, check 1, 2. Apparently it's something, looks like more like a compressor or something. I'm not really sure. It's attack, sustain. Yeah, but look more like a compressor. Precision limiter. Oh, it's kind of Since we have feed through, I would rather use it as an insert to limit the signal, but I'm already having a compressor. Otherwise, we have a kind of comb filtering while we're using it. Dual enhancer. That's interesting. Check 1, 2. Hey. Yeah, dual enhancer works in such a way that basically bumps up some of the frequencies and make them like more up into your face. As you hear, the high frequencies are and the lows are kind of like exaggerated a little bit. So if you want to plug it in to as an insert of the master section, would be a good thing to do. Pretty much, it's an enhancer. Probably will be the same with exciter. Yeah, dual exciter. Yeah. Okay, this one uses different frequencies and peak tune, timbre, harmonics. Let's try to add some harmonics to my voice. Mix, check 1, 2, hey. Treble, zero feel, peak, check 1, 2, check. It's kind of making my voice a little crisp. Going back, stereo exciter, stereo imager. Let's see what we can come up with. Check 1, 2. I don't know how much stereo changes, but I hear the difference in the stereo in this case. We go to stereo panning. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Hey. Check 1, 2. Shelf a Q. It's not changing too much, but it does gives you some changes. Okay, the dual guitar amp. So probably for this case, look at the next video. We're gonna plug in the guitar and see how it sounds. Thank you very much.